We're perfect. Sorry, guys. Having a little. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to yoga. So, we are going to start today with a bit of a release, really pulling up nice and tall and just taking some time. So starting standing, finding your breath, finding Tadasana at the top of your mat. Taking that nice deep breath in, exhaling out. Open the palms forward. Feel free to close your eyes and see where you're at right now. And just find your breath, reaching the crown of the head up towards the sky. Dropping the tailbone down to the ground. Pulling up the arches of the feet. Letting the shoulders slide down the back. And I just want to start today, as you find your breath, with a little bit of yogic tapping to release some of the energy some of us are carrying, some of that negative energy. So as you find the length in your spine, take a moment to make sure your head is just sitting on top nice and easy. There's no tension in the back of the neck. And opening the eyes. You can take the feet a little bit wider here if you wish. We're going to start with just some nice easy tapping. Using your fingertips on the top of your head. Kind of tap around. If you find a tight spot, breathe into it, stay there. Let it release. So really just, you can try your temples very gently, of course. Find your breath. Big open mouth exhales here. Take it around to the back of your head. You can take it to the base of the skull. That's always a place that you may find some tension. Breathe in. Big open mouth exhale. Just gently tapping around. When you feel you've sufficiently covered your skull, you can take it around to your forehead. See if you find any spots on the forehead or the face. Anybody with sinus issues, you may feel this as you gently tap those fingertips under your eyes. You may find that you're a jaw clencher like myself, and find that you can feel it as you tap your jaw. Gently relax that jaw as you tap. Try not to clench as you tap. You can take it to your chin. And we're going to take it down the back of the neck. So feel free to tilt the chin forward. Right along next to the spine. Just breathing in, exhaling out. Gently, just lightly with those fingertips. And take it to the back where your upper trapezius is. Mommies, grandmommies, you carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, so let it release. Again, big deep breath in, big open mouth exhale. Oh, let that energy out, all that tension out. Let's take that left hand. We're gonna come to the right shoulder. Here you can use the whole hand, and you can go as gentle or as firm as you wish. Just don't be afraid of the sound. I'm gonna lift that arm, take it down the bicep, down the forearm to the thumb. Don't forget the thumb. And then we're gonna come pinky side, back up underneath the arm, the tricep, and then that underarm where all those glands are. Drop that shoulder down in your back. Make sure you're not hiking. And then you can start to travel down the side of your body. Now here you may find a tight spot. If you find one, stay there. Deep breath in. Let it go. Feel free to stay as long or as little as you need to. You can travel it right down to the top of that hip bone. We'll take left hand to right shoulder. Relax. I'm sorry, right hand to left shoulder. And relax that arm down. As you take it down the arm, down the bicep, really letting that arm stay released, forearm and thumb. Pinky side to come back, up under the arm, tricep, into that underarm area, find those glands. Breathe. Down the side of the body. Finding those tight spots. Nice job. Taking two hands gently to the front of the sternum. And lifting them off. Breathing in, opening up the lungs, opening up the heart center. Taking two little fists, gently making fists, not full fists. You're gonna find right where that rib cage meets. Breathe in, exhale out. Now, some of you, like myself, may feel that this is a very tight spot. It is that solar plexus area. A lot of stuff held in there, but remember that is your sun, so let that dark stuff come out. Breathe in and exhale. Keep the knees soft. Again, you can stay as long or as little as you like. And then you can start to roll it around that abdomen area. And again, if you find a tight spot, breathe in, exhale out. If you find it on the left side, many of you know I talk about the left side being that past side. We hold anger, resentment on that side. So maybe there's something stuck that needs to be released. If it's on that right side, that's fear, anxiety. Our future side, sometimes we've got some worries we don't even know we have. Breathe in, let it go. And when you're ready, you can come down. We're gonna go right to where those hip flexors are. Still rolling those fists around, just breathe. Let it out. We hold a lot of emotions in those hip flexors, part of that sacral area, and getting into that roots area of security and really being able to be grounded and feeling safe in who we are. And that emotional spot, we tend to hold those emotions. So when those hips feel tight, there's usually either some creativity going on there or there's some emotional baggage we're holding on to. All right, let's take it down the legs. So open those hands up. Feel free, as soft or as hard as you want, down the quads, opening up those legs to really root down into the ground. Don't forget the tops of the feet. We're gonna bring it back up the back side. So find the calves, up, back of the thighs, the hamstrings. Don't forget your behind, your seat. Say, I love my seat. And gently into the lower back. Take it down the outside of the hips. Now, again, out those hips. You may feel it right where that hip meets the leg. Don't be afraid of it. You can even take the fists and roll here if it feels really tight. And we take it down the sides of the legs or stay on the hips wherever your body is calling for. Just make sure you're breathing as you go. We're going to come back up the inside of those legs. Take a deep breath and let it out, and I want you to brush all of that energy off. Feel it as it floats off into space. Don't forget to rinse it off those legs. Feeling a little lighter. Let's bring it down to an easy seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. If you need something under those sit bones, please feel free to sit up on a block, a bolster. Find your breath. Exhale out. Just feel how your body feels now as opposed to 10 minutes ago. Remember that when you're feeling some sort of way, no matter where you are, 5 minutes in the bathroom stall at work works really well. Tapping out depending on how you're feeling or where you're feeling that tension. For me, it's usually solar plexus sacral area. So I tend to take that yogic tapping right there. Let's take an inhale. Sweep the arms to the sides, drawing all the way up. Join the hands. Exhale. Bringing the hands to heart center. Again, inhale, big sweep those arms up. Exhale, draw it down. One more. Inhale to sweep. And exhale. Draw it down. Take the hands to the front of the shins. Inhale. Open that heart center forward wherever you're at. Exhale, round it to seated cat. Inhale, drawing up and through. And exhale, round. Inhale, drawing up and through. And exhale, round. One more. Inhale, lengthen up and through. And exhale, round it out. Inhale to lengthen up through the spine, nice and tall. Bring the arms up. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up and over. Breathing into the side of the body. Exhaling all the way out. Rooting down through that left sit bone. Releasing that past. Inhale to draw it up through center. Exhale. Take it to the other side. Breathing into the side of the body, rooting down through the right sit bone. Letting go of the future. Inhaling to draw back up to center. Feel the sit bones root down, keeping you in the present moment. Exhale, gentle twist. Twisting out anything else that is stuck. Lengthen the spine on the inhale. Exhale to rotate. Feel free to let that head drift back. Inhale to draw through center. Exhale, take it to the other side. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, find that rotation. Inhale to draw it back through center. Exhale, gently let those arms float down. We're going to place those feet in front. Keep a block with you just in case. Take an inhale here as you exhale, bringing it down onto the back. Walk those feet in. Let those shoulder blades spread wide on the ground. Feeling the space in between them on the earth. Take an inhale here as you exhale, rolling it up to find that bridge option to stay right here. Or you can place that block underneath, finding that supported bridge and just letting everything rinse down and off the body, resetting the body. Breathing in, exhaling out, keeping that throat open. Making sure those knees are facing over the toes. As you allow those energy meridians to reset. So a little tip, anytime you need to really reset the spiritual side of your body, any pose in which the head is down, as in forward fold, downward dog, bridge or supported bridge, dolphin, allowing that head to be closest to the earth, body up a little higher will help to reset. So that you can really listen to that spiritual inside of yourself, that intuition. One more nice deep breath in. Exhaling out. If you've got that block underneath, slide it out, roll down through the spine. Take an inhale as you exhale, draw those knees in, press that tailbone down and away. Good. Lengthen those legs all the way out. We're going to inhale that right leg up. Breathing into that hamstring. If you've got your strap, feel free to use your strap here around the bottom of your foot. Taking that inhale, exhaling out. Breathing into the back of that hamstring. Reaching long through the left leg. Remember, that is your standing side. If it's in your practice to hold with the big toe and open that left arm, feel free to do so. On your next exhale, if you're holding big toe, you're going to switch hands or take the strap or your leg in that left arm, cross it slightly across the body, keeping the sacrum on the ground, finding that stretch, that length in the outside of the hip. It's almost like we're taking the rotators in the opposite direction. Instead of them pulling open, they are being stretched. If you're really tight, you may feel this up into the lower back as well. When you're ready, you can feel free to roll it all the way over, anchoring that right shoulder down. Getting a nice deep stretch in the side of that hip. Still reaching long through the left leg. Releasing that emotional area of the hip. Nice job on the inhale, bringing it back up through center. Switch hands and take that leg out to the side. Keeping those hips nice and steady, making sure we're not rolling off that standing hip. And open that left arm out to help you balance. Breathing in, exhaling out. On the inhale, drawing that leg back up through center. Breathe into that hamstring one more time. Exhale, lengthen that leg out. Feel the length nice and long all the way down to the ground. We'll take an inhale, draw that left leg up again. Option to hold that leg wherever you have it, or use your strap, wrap it around the arch of the foot, or if it's in your practice, feel free to take the big toe in that left hand, opening the right arm to the side. Make sure, again, that that right leg is now active. You are standing on it. Breathing into that hamstring. Exhaling out. Letting the shoulders slide down the back. No tension in that upper trapezius. Good. And as you do, switch hands, taking either the big toe, the strap, or the leg in the right hand. Start to gently cross that leg across the body, keeping the back on the ground, the back of that hip down. Breathing in, exhaling out. Feeling the joy of just being in your body as these little spaces release their tension. Take an inhale. As you exhale, rolling it over, rooting down through that left shoulder. One more nice deep breath in. Exhaling out. On the inhale, drawing that leg back up. Switch hands. Take that left leg, toe, or strap into the left hand. Open that leg out to the side. Once again, keeping those hips nice and steady, making sure we're not rolling off that right hip at all. Inhale to draw that leg all the way back up. Exhale, lengthen it all the way down to the ground. We're going to roll it over onto your belly. Take it over, gently finding your cobra, your baby cobra, drawing those hands back by the lower rib cage, drawing the elbows back behind you. Inhale. Find baby cobra. Keep drawing that belly up away from the floor. On the exhale, roll it down. Shift it up and back. Find child's pose. Reaching the sit bones down towards the heels. Arms out in front of you. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. Walk the hands out a little further and gently pull the shoulders down into the back. Feeling some space in the underarm area. Releasing those glands. On your next inhale, we're going to come through Zanasana, so bringing it forward, forehead to the floor, throat to the floor, heart center to the floor, solar plexus, sacral, and root. Press up and find full cobra if you can. If this doesn't work for you, come right back to baby cobra. Keep drawing that belly up away. Reach the legs long behind you. On the exhale, shift it back to child's pose. One more time. Take the spine in the opposite direction. On the inhale, drawing it up Walking those hands back all the way up onto the knees. We'll inhale, take the hands behind you. Place the heels of the hands on your sacrum. Take that inhale as you exhale, finding that baby back bend, lifting that heart center up. You might find some stretch in the front of the hip flexors here. As if you're lifting up and over a fence, so you're not sitting in that lower back. On the inhale, draw up from that modified camel. Exhale, sit it down into Virasana. We'll shift the hips off to the side and drawing the left leg out in front, right into the inner thigh of the right leg. That right leg, sit. Inhale. Lengthen the arms out to the side as you exhale. Take it up and over. Breathe into the side of the body. Reach those fingertips long. Get a nice deep release in the side of that body. If you need more, feel free to lengthen that leg out. Really find that length. That leg is parallel. So the inner thigh, inside of the knee, inside of the shin. Everything's facing the ground. As you inhale, draw up. If that leg is out, draw it back in. Exhale. Take it to the other side. Breathe into the side of the body. Lifting up out of that hip. On the inhale, draw it back up, arms open. We're going to flip that right leg around, coming into hand to toe. So we're going to inhale here, exhale, rotate towards that leg. Gently walk it down. Again, if you have your strap, feel free to use the strap. If not, reaching for the arch of that foot. If you can reach the foot, taking the fingers underneath and placing the thumbs on the top of the arch. Giving your foot some love here as you come over. Feeling both sit bones on the ground. And gently walking yourself back up. We're going to rotate it around. Take that leg across the top of your mat. Lengthen that back leg out. Coming into pigeon. You can stay up if you wish, or if sleeping pigeon feels good for you, go ahead and take it over. If pigeon is not for you, you can come down onto your back and take that lying pigeon, that figure four, crossing it over and drawing it up. Just really releasing the back of that hip. Whichever way feels good for your body. On your next inhale, gently walk it up. Draw the back knee in, bring it back around. We'll switch the legs out, taking the left leg in front, right leg in front, left leg behind you. Up nice and tall, drawing it right into that inner thigh. Open those arms on the inhale, exhale, take it up and over, reaching long through that arm. Again, if you need a little more, you can reach that leg out to the side, creating that long line. Breathing into the side of the body, exhaling, releasing. On the inhale, as you draw it back up, take that leg back in if it's out. Exhale. Take it away. Up and over. Find your breath. One more nice deep breath here. Letting that calm set in. Inhale to draw it up. Exhale, we're going to take that left leg out. Right foot right to the inside. Finding the rooting down of the sit bones. Exhale, rotate towards that leg. And walk it down that leg as far as you can. Again, if you can take the foot, we're taking fingers underneath the arch, thumbs on top. Find your breath, release that back. On the inhale, gently walk yourself back up nice and tall. This time we'll roll it around. Again, you can take your pigeon on the ground, or if you need to take it on your back, take it on your back, crossing that leg over. Coming into your pigeon, drawing that shin across the mat, lifting up. Nice and tall. And if it's in your body to take it to sleeping pigeon, feel free. next inhale, gently walk it up or release if you are on your back. Draw that leg in. We will come around, coming down onto your backs. Feel free to hug those knees in for a moment. Roll around. Take anything else your body is calling for. And when you're ready, you can bring yourself into Shavasana, letting the legs come out nice and long, letting the arms hang heavy, the sides of the body. Breathing in, exhaling out. Relax the body, relax the jaw. Breathe into the space and exhale out fully. Giving your body grace. Gently starting to invite some movement back into your body, wiggling fingers and toes, rolling around wrists or the ankles. Take an inhale, reach the arms up long overhead, legs down in the opposite direction. Nice deep breath into that space as you exhale, coming over onto one side. Taking a moment. And when you're ready, pressing up to find an easy seated position. Taking the hands to heart center. Thanking yourselves for getting here. Thanking your spirits and bodies and minds. And I thank you. Always remember that little bit of yogic tapping anywhere when you're feeling a little stressed is a great release. And then just brush that energy away. Taking the thumbs up. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you all so much. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. Bye, guys.